if you're like most women between work demands and an active family life, and let's not forget the global pandemic, you spend so much time taking care of others that you have very little gas left in your tank for yourself. So we're going to begin again because my video shut down and then went right back on. But this is the, I don't know if you can see that, the Self-Care Prevention magazine. And I'm reading about how to maintain your health during the plandemic. Look up Judy Mikovits and her interview on the problems with COVID-19, the coronavirus, and she's a virologist who worked when I was 25, she was 25, working on virology, the states of disease for AIDS, and also she has worked with the Centers of Disease Control and Health Foundations of America on coronavirus and COVID-19. So those names must be interchangeable, but please look them up in the Wikipedia to get the exact definition. So take care of yourself. And the editors are again Jane Francisco and Kim Chaney. Take care of yourself. If you're like most women between work demands and active family life, and let's not forget the global pandemic, you spend so much time taking care of others that you have very little gas left in the tank for yourself. That's why we created this guide, to help you find the time to prioritize your own well-being. We've set it up here so there are easy, actionable self-care ideas for you, and no matter what time of day you may have a spare moment. Your mornings are jammed, but you might be able to carve out an hour in the afternoon. Maybe early mornings, evenings, or weekends are the only shot you have at a little time to yourself. No matter what your schedule is like, we've got you covered. We want to make it easier to put yourself first and start enjoying each day even more. Who's ready to focus on their own health and happiness? We hope that everyone is. And that reminds me, here's an article on smoothies and juices, and I have a special recipe that I have made for myself in times of illness, and it's called Cheers, and this is from the Giant Eagle magazine. Which one is this? Well, this is actually from the Laurel Post in Ligonier. This magazine is made, and the it's very small print, but cheers to a happy, healthy holiday season. Drink to your health. And they put out some Sniffle Snatcher, Sweet Apple Pumpkin Pie, Flu Fighter, Cran Banana Blast, and Sweet Potato Pick-Me-Up holiday season healthy smoothies. And so I'm going to read the one that I wanted to share with you today, and it's called the Flu Fighter. Vitamin C is the main ingredient. Okay, so I'm going to get out my Look and See glasses, because they're magnifying glasses, because I have trouble seeing, and I'm going to read this with my Look and See glasses. So let's see. Okay, vitamin C, antioxidants, and antibacterial ginger help keep the immune system at the peak during the winter months. This smoothie contains a half cup of spinach, a half cup of Swiss chard, a fourth cup of parsley, a cup of kiwi peeled, a half cup of lime peeled, one banana peeled, a half bell pepper seeds and stem removed, 1 inch of fresh ginger root pilled. Add water to the maximum line of the blender. Make a large cup, like 8 ounces, and then make sure it says and blast. In other words, turn it on and mix, and that works as a flu fighter. And I have taken that favorite drink to get my health back, and to me it was very nourishing. And you can look up nutrients know-how: calcium, iron, magnesium, potassium, vitamin A, vitamin C, folate, and fiber. And right now, how much is a cup? To help you gauge how much produce you're eating, here's a quick look at what equals a cup. A small apple, a large banana, a medium grapefruit, a large orange, 1 medium potato, 2 large or 1 medium plums, 12 baby carrots, 1 small wedge watermelon, 8 large strawberries, 2 large stalks of celery, 1 medium pear. And if you have an extra pear, put it in that flu fighter. You can design and create your own healthy drink smoothies. Or if you're missing an ingredient, add another ingredient that's one of your favorites. Okay, so we talked about some health tips during this time of pandemic, and then the GinGee GoodEarth program. We're trying to illustrate the picture today on the picture show on Gin, which is the stand upright creature that was much smaller than myself, and I'm 5'6", so it is smaller than, its height is less than 5'6". So I'm going to go over each section of this book. I'm going to read it to you through the winter, because I want to learn too. I mean, this program is to help me focus on pronouncing words to a better ability, because I do have a signature, my word diction, my practicing of words to pronunciate. I have a disability, and I really try hard to read, memorize, and focus on the expertise of giving a presentation and pronouncing the words the way that they should be pronounced. Now, I don't have a script, so I am reading through the books without, looking at the word, but today we have a beautiful thing called the internet phone, and we can look up a word on dictionary and hit the hear button, and we can hear how the word is pronounced. And I do that often. And there was a word in my last reading that I wasn't sure about. I'm going to have to do it. I'm going to have to type it in by memory. So right now you watch the picture show, and I'm going to look up the word. And let's see what it is. So I'm going to dictionary. So here's the, whoops. This is the Merriam dictionary on your phone, and then you can look up the word. This one is bellywick. So it's the word of the day. And bellywick means one special domain. Like, for instance, having superior knowledge or authority on a special domain. And so Gretchen Schmitt